Hey guys, welcome to the show. Today we are in El Puerto Viejo de Algorta, which is a little fisher town basically where I grew up. And I brought the Cambo Wide, which is a camera that I've never actually thought would be interesting, and a friend, Oscar, lent me the camera, and I haven't been shooting it a lot, so I thought I could make a video, shoot, and show you guys the results. But the Cambo Wide is actually a very limited camera, but at the same time, the limitations can help. So basically it's thought out for being an architectural camera because it will only shift up and down, or basically left and right. So right now I have it on vertical position. You can't change the camera back, so you have to change the mount. So basically to do verticals, I have to put it on the side. But the Cambo Wide only can do that. So for architecture, you want to have your plane of focus, like your plane very vertical, and then all you want to do usually is shift up and down. So this camera is very easy to set up, very fast. We actually just set up in like a minute and I'm ready to shoot. It has a little helicoid which lets you focus, and then it uses a 65. There's different models. There's a 58, I think there was a 47mm, 65 and a 90, and even a longer one too. But the 65 I find is very nice for small spaces. You can probably see the houses are just one in front of the other. And I think this will work really nice. We're gonna be shooting Kodak TMax 100, which has an extremely nice tonality in the blacks, like a lot of grays. And we'll be exposing a shot right now. Un segundo. F22. Ahora sí. F22 1 second, so F22 1 second, close the shutter, cock the shutter, film holder, When you introduce the film holder, always try to help it in. If not, sometimes it can shake everything. Always make sure you have your shutter closed. Oh, someone's coming up. Seguimos igual. 1 second f/22 and a cat. When using a 4x5, I highly recommend you use a 3-way head. A lot of people use ball heads, but 3-way heads are the best way to level each axis easily. So you don't have to let go and have the camera wobbling around. So I use the Manfrotto 410, which I love. It's pretty inexpensive, around $200. And the plate is really sturdy. It holds this camera no problem. And yeah, you can just turn each one, and once you have certain things working, you can also liberate pretty fast and move it, and then it holds on. But it is not the sturdiest, but it works fine. When focusing a scene like we have now, and you can't really do any real movements except for shifting up and down or sideways, what I do is I find something that's a third into my scene, I focus there, and then I'm closing the lens to f/22, and that should give me enough depth of field to have everything in focus. If you're going to be shooting wide open, then you really want to achieve focus on the exact object you want to shoot. But yeah, shooting f/22 a third or half into the frame should give you enough, focus all over the place. Let's stuff down the lens to f/22, close the lens, cock the lens, insert the film holder. Every time I shoot, before I take the film holder dark side out, I usually test, because if it's not shut, it won't let you shoot. So for example, right now I'm ready to shoot, but if I have my lens open, it won't let me shoot. So once I have it closed, it will. So that way I know for sure that I'm not gonna screw a frame. So now we're ready. Take out the dark side, cover a little bit. As you can see, it's started to rain again, and we have this little contraption that I saw Steve Onions on his YouTube channel, and actually it comes in the frame, but to kind of like get the picture ready, and then I can hook it off, pull it a little higher, and take the picture. So considering it's not windy at all, and it usually is really windy, it's a pretty cool thing, and this thing comes on Amazon for like €8, $8, and it will hold your umbrella in the rain. Once again, as you can see, I can slide it sideways, take the cone out. You want to see the cone, it's basically just a lens inside a cone. And then we put it the other way around so we can shift it vertically. So as I say, you just have to shift it up and down, and we're shifting a little bit up, probably around 10 millimeters, 11 millimeters up on a 65 millimeter lens. 2 seconds, we're gonna go to f/16, 1 second. I'd rather stay in the 1 second because I know it's consistent. Take off the umbrella. and remove the dark side and shoot. One thing you can always take with you is gaffer tape on your tripod legs. I don't know where I watched this video, but gaffer tape on one of your tripod legs and you always have it with you. I actually forgot that I had it here, and we need some to cover the microphone connection on the camera. So there you have gaffer tape at all times. So yeah guys, that's all gonna be for today. The weather's not, you know, helping, so I hope you enjoyed seeing this. We're gonna probably shoot more Cambo Wide at some point. But yeah, 4x5, and you only have shift. So if you're considering something very simple and minimalistic for architecture, interiors, and stuff like that, you might want to check it out. They are very hard to see. I don't know why, but I guess people don't want to sell them. But if you find one, they're really fun. And nothing, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to be developing all the film on my Jobo, on Kodak HC110 as usual, and scanning them in my Epson V700, which is terrible. And I also will be doing a follow-up video of how I print these shots on paper in the darkroom. And also, I don't want to forget to mention thanks to Camera Store for sponsoring the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.